And we are learning a lot more this morning about the heroic actions by Nashville officers to get inside the school and confront the shooter during Monday's attack. Nashville police released body camera video from officers Rex Engelbert and Michael Collazo, who are credited with taking down the shooter. It shows Officer Engelbert arriving to the school immediately, grabbing his rifle from the trunk of his SUV. He has a brief interaction with a staff member outside the school who tells him the students are on lockdown, but 2 children are missing. After that video shows Engelbert, Collazo, and other officers rushing through the halls, checking and clearing classrooms. They moved quickly to the second floor, where they fire on the shooter, who was reloading near a window. The officers were able to confront and kill the shooter in about 3 minutes. Police say the shooter was under a doctor's care for an emotional disorder, whose parents thought should not own weapons. The parents told police they believe the 20-year-old shooter only owned 1 gun, but it turns out the shooter had 7 guns stashed around the house, all of them purchased legally, including 2 assault-style rifles and a handgun that the shooter had during the attack. Nashville's police chief says the motive has not been determined, but investigators believe the school and the church were the main targets, not the victims themselves.
Really, what a big difference in Uvalde and also Parkland, where we saw an officer hiding out in the bushes while kids were getting shot.
That video it's about 6 minutes long if you can stomach it. It is just extraordinary to watch on a couple of fronts. I found myself getting emotional watching it, number one, because of the heroism of those officers led by Officer Engelbert and Collazo. Just no hesitation whatsoever.
None.
Charging into rooms where they didn't know what was waiting for them in the room, looking into bathrooms where they didn't know what was behind the door, and ultimately confronting the shooter and stopping the shooter. God knows what else would have happened if they hadn't done that. The other part of it was the emotion that you're seeing right now of these officers sprinting past these little cubbies, sprinting past these artwork from preschoolers and kindergartners. And another reminder, this one's so vivid and horrifying, that this is what kids deal with now, that there is the possibility that in your little school or your big school or whatever kind of school you go to, there may someday be police officers charging through with weapons drawn to confront a shooter. So this video, it takes your breath away on many fronts.
It really does.
And Maura,
really does.
Again, lessons that we law enforcement officers were supposed to have learned all the way back at Columbine. We see tragically here that when you rush in, even if you have victims on the floor, which I'm afraid we saw here, right, they rush past and they get the shooter. And again, all the things that weren't done in Uvalde were done here. Of course, the fact that we're even here is so grotesque. Yeah. But first, just they actually did this right.
I mean, I do find myself with similar feelings to Willie here, which is kind of this 1-2 punch of on the first hand, you're looking at these officers and you're thinking, yes, this is what we want our police officers to do. The amount of training, the heroism, the lack of hesitation, they're going to defend the defenseless. I mean, they did everything right, it seems, and they are heroes, and they should get full credit for that. And in a time when I think, police community relations, there are a lot of questions about police accountability. This is an example of police officers doing their job exactly as society asks them to do and going above and beyond. I also have to say, I guess you watch it and you think, is this really the way we want to live? Is this the best solution? Do we have to have these children exposed to this violence on a day-to-day basis? And then similarly, if you're the wife or the family member of one of these, or I don't know, husband, police officers, why is your loved one's life being put into danger because we refuse as a society, the only modern society in the world, democracy in the world, that refuses to deal honestly and directly with the reality of what it means to just have guns, legal or not, lying around.
And that's the other part of this story that we brought to you just now, and that is that this shooter, they thought she had 2 guns. Turns out there were many more, and 2 assault rifles. I mean, is this how we want to live?
You see, the thing is, Jonathan Lemire, it's a choice. That's the thing. People are saying, well, there's so many guns. What can we do? But no, this has been a deliberate choice. Forgive me for sounding like ideological here, but I say this as a former guy with a 100% record with the NRA. This is a deliberate choice by the gun lobby to whip people into a frenzy of paranoia. So they think they have to go out and start getting AR-15s, weapons that were intended for war. So police officers have to run into the line of fire. Police officers have to deal with this every day. The possibility of like 1 out of 4 Americans having weapons of war. Weapons of war. And why do they have those weapons of war? Some of them just like to go to a gun range and feel like a real man, because they obviously don't in their regular life. So they have to go to a gun range and shoot AR-15s. Other people love guns. They just do. So they go there for that purpose. They like collecting guns. But the vast majority have been whipped into a frenzy by paranoia that has been fed by the NRA to raise money and for gun manufacturers to make tons of money. Again, this is so important. This is a choice Republicans have made over the past 25 years. I tell my children who were and I tell young mothers who were crying on this day, going, my God, my kids, I worry about this every day. I send them to school, talking to a dad. Yeah.
Who wants to get a gun. Now, he and the other dads in the neighborhood around his school, because they don't know. They live close to it. They want to be able to protect.
They want to be there faster than 14 minutes. And, of course, that feeds into the gun lobby, too. But all data shows you more guns, more deaths. Whether by violence or by suicide, more guns, more death. But after Columbine, that was a one-off. This started happening. And Steve Ratner had charts yesterday. This has skyrocketed in the past 20 years because now gun companies make the most money selling weapons meant to kill human beings in Vietnam and on battlefields. That's where we are as a society, and it is sick. And I swear to God, sometime we're going to get past this. I know we are. And people are going to look back at us, and they're going to go, what the hell were they thinking? Why did they sacrifice a generation of children to fear and nightmares and death and destruction? That will be asked of us. What the hell were they thinking? Because at some point, we're going to get past this. But we're in the middle of it now, and it's all about money. Freak people out, make them paranoid, make them think they need weapons of war. And we, the gun manufacturers, make tons of money.